Rumu is an adorable little Steam game. It's come out late last year from Sydney studio Robot House. It's where you play as an automated vacuum cleaner where the only emotion you can feel is love and affection. And I'm here with Don to talk about it.
I cannot sympathize with this robot. What is this love and affection thing that you speak of?
Where's that hashtag relatable content? The thing is, so yeah, Rumu you play as vacuum cleaner. It's a robot.
Like a Roomba, basically, so legally distinct from that. Yeah. But as you say, it's been programmed to experience one emotion, love.
Yeah.
And so your job is to love and adore your owners, your creators, David and Cecily, and clean the house for them, guided by the house's automated AI, Sabrina. So this is a very narrative-driven game, and you're here for the story, basically. And it's a short story as well at 2 hours, so your full narrative adventure experience.
Yeah, no, it is definitely sort of like more of a feature level game, feature length game, where it is sort of more towards the 2 to 3 hours. So it is very short, and whether or not you're wanting to pay sort of like the indie sort of price for that, it's really up to you. But in terms of how the story is delivered, it's delivered through these sort of vignette moments through gameplay, and a lot of the gameplay is focused on puzzle elements, and the only control mechanism you have as far as controlling Rumu goes is actually the mouse, and that can kind of cause issues. Oh, well, I mean, I actually thought it was only the mouse. You discovered that you could also
you can WASD your way around the house with tank controls, but you're still gonna have to interact with things at that point. That brings up the mouse. You might as well play with the mouse the entire time. And when you do, Rumu is constantly bumping into things and objects because the pathfinding just isn't exactly completely polished.
Yeah, it's a little bit janky, but the thing is, the story, like you said, the story is really the focus here, and so if you're able to get through the puzzles, and they're for the most part not too frustrating, the controls can be janky.
Puzzles is being very generous.
Yeah, no, like they're sort of not too difficult to get through.
And you don't want them to get in the way of the narrative either.
Yeah, that's the thing. Well, I mean, they're a means to an end, I feel.
Yeah.
And for the most part, they work well. At the beginning, they are fairly quaint, truthfully. Like it's sort of running around, cleaning up, coffee spilt on the floor, a piece of toast that managed to slide like what I feel like is a solid 1.5 meters.
The future is wonderful.
Oh man, the future is here, the future is now. But yeah, essentially, you're just sort of getting through these puzzles, and for the most part, they're okay. And as far as the story goes, I felt it was paced really well, actually.
Yes, like you get little reveals of the greater mystery as you go along, of like, why do you never see your owners, David and Cecily? Why is Sabrina so insistent on you experiencing love and only love? And like, what is Sabrina even? You find out that over the course of the 2-hour game. And the game is definitely going for emotional, and it does deliver on that for the most part. There are some moments towards the game's end, there's sort of the crescendo moments where it did sort of impact me greatly.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it does sort of rush its conclusion, that's for sure.
Yeah, but as far as like, if you're looking to pick it up, it's short, it's sweet, it comes across with what I feel like is a lot of heart. If you're into story games, if you're into sort of like point-and-click adventures, and you're not really too fazed by a bit of a janky control scheme, I think you're going to enjoy this one.
Or if you're into cleaning simulators, this will get you there some of the way.